two-run single from Sam Antonacci, their left fielder. We are at Rate Field in Chicago, a ballpark that opened originally as the new Comiskey Park back in 1991. They've had a couple of renovations since. And your field dimensions here, 330 down the left field line, 377 to left center, 400 to dead center, 372 to right center, and 335 down the right field line. This ballpark seats a little bit better than 40,000, and tonight very little wind to speak of, and it's not hot and humid yet, so the ball won't jump as well as it normally does, but it's still a really good hitter's park.
This is definitely a hitter's ballpark. It's still with those dimensions compared to all the others. This is a good place to hit. I think definitely down the lines, it's a short porch, you'll call it even. No, hitters like hitting this ballpark, that's for sure.
Here's your umpiring crew for Game 2 of the series. Ryan Blakeney has home plate. Trip Gibson is the first base umpire. Marv Hudson, the crew chief, is out at second base. And Nick Marley is the umpire around at third. What a night for baseball, as once again we have some late day sunshine, and that'll be a challenge for the left fielders early in this game, with the sun still very much prevalent out in left field, the rest of the field in shadows, but barely a cloud in the sky, and cooler temperatures for this time of year. It is expected to warm up here in Chicago by the weekend. The White Sox have taken the field, and their right-hander Sean Burke is on the mound. 4-4 on the season, an ERA of 3.89. Interesting in that 4 times they've used an opener ahead of him with great results, but he makes the start here tonight, and I know teams go back and forth on the value of an opener for certain pitchers.
I never understood it too much. I mean, I guess if it just lines up where you need a bullpen day, or you want that big opener to handle the first few batters, and then you turn it over to a starter. But if you trust the starter to throw, I kind of just want to give him the ball from the beginning. We're creatures of habit. I don't know why we give him out of habit and have him come in the second. So that's just my opinion, one man's opinion.
Well, he's back as a conventional starter here tonight after using an opener his last time out, and went very well in a win against the Yankees. He's set to work to Travis Bazzana. We're set for baseball on this Tuesday night in the Windy City. Here comes tonight's first pitch, and it's up high for ball one, and we are underway. 72 degrees at game time. And again, very little wind to speak of tonight here in the Windy City. The pitch to Travis Bazzana, swing and a miss. And quickly to count 1-1 on Bazzana, who's working on a 6-game hitting streak, batting almost 500 during that time, with 3 homers and 7 runs driven in. He's had a great road trip. Here's the pitch. And he swings and he pops one up high in the air to right. Settling under it, the right fielder Montgomery, and Braden Montgomery makes the catch for the game's first out.
I'm looking. I can't remember. You said there was no wind. There's flags are moving a little bit, but it's at each ballpark. There's a bunch of flags that are up, and there's always they point out to one. I think the home teams always know which one it is that they trust the most to tell you what the wind's doing. So like one's not moving at all, one's blowing in, one's blowing out. I'm kind of trying to remember which one it was that really tells you what the wind's doing up there.
Kyle Manzardo, the batter. Here's the pitch from Burke. And Manzardo swings and grounds it to the second baseman, Mydroth, who throws on to first in time for the out. Now, wait a minute. You live here. You should know which flag.
Well, I forget which flag it was, Rosie. But, no, it's fascinating because you're like, well, they're all doing different things. But if you ask the home guys, I'm trying to think which. I could point it out to you in Cleveland. I forget which one it is. But if I got there, I'd be able to, actually point it at it. But there's always one flag that they trust the most.
Brian Rocchio, the batter, and he takes a strike on the outside corner.
Because I know at home the wind changed once they made the renovations and opened up the right center field a little bit more. I thought that changed a little bit of the wind in the Cleveland Stadium. But here I can't remember which one it was.
Here's the pitch to Rocchio. Swing and a miss. And quickly it's 0-2 on Rocchio. Well, the flagpole just to the left of center, it looks like those flags are blowing in.
Do you see how right center, there's 2 flags. One's moving a lot, one's not moving. They're telling different stories.
The 0-2 bounced in there. Did he check it? No. Rocchio went too far. That's strike 3, and a quick inning for Sean Burke as he retires the side in order. And we'll head to the bottom half of the first inning. Guardians nothing, White Sox coming up.
Our yoga instructor challenged us to find inner peace. I found it faster than anyone. After 4 seconds, I stood up and screamed, "I found Nirvana! I win!" They asked me to leave. I guess they don't respect winning. Bet365 does, though. New customers get $365 in bonus bets just for betting $10. Namaste, losers. Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Hi, I'm Pat Moran, owner of Window World and a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians. Today's game is brought to you by another winning team, Window World. We're family owned right here in Ohio, and for more than 23 years, we've been providing you with quality windows, doors, siding, and gutters professionally installed, backed by a lifetime warranty, and always at a great price. So let's hit a grand slam together and call the Window World team at 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD or visit windowworld.com for a free in-home estimate.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
25-year-old left-hander Parker Messick on the mound tonight for the Guardians, looking for win number 8. He's 7-3 coming in, an earned run average of 2.70, one of the top rookies in baseball. He faces Miguel Vargas, leading things off for the White Sox, and Messick's first pitch sails high and outside for ball 1. There's no score, bottom half of the first inning. Vargas, right-handed batter, right on top of home plate. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on and lifted high in the air, deep left center, back, making the catch. Near the wall, midway through the track, Petey Halpin.
F8. We're just going to call that one. Never a doubt right there. He got good swing on that one. I thought it's one of those ones. They throw a fastball for a ball to start the bat, lead off the game for their team. I think you're expecting a fastball right back in there. He was ready for it, but just hit it to the wrong part of the ballpark, and we'll take it. Here's Randall Grichuk as the White Sox load up from that right side tonight in their lineup. Grichuk, the DH, takes a pitch down low for ball 1. He had a pinch hit home run last night. Third pinch hit home run of the season for Grichuk. Here's the pitch, and it's low and in for a ball, breaking pitch. 2-0 the count on Grichuk. Get to that Guardians defense after this pitch. Messick always works fast. Here's his 2-0 pitch. And that's just a little low for ball 3. Stephen Kwan in left, Petey Halpin in center, Khalil Watson in right, Kyle Manzardo at first with Travis Bazzana at second, Brian Rocchio at short, Daniel Schneemann at third. The 3-0 swung on, ripped on the ground to the shortstop. Rocchio fires to first in time for the out. 2 up, 2 down for the White Sox in the bottom of the first. A lot of Cleveland's lefties back in the lineup tonight versus the righty pitcher. Thought the cavalry that came off the bench, all the lefties hitters are all starting tonight. So the right-handed batters, they'll be ready to go late in the game. Chase Mydroth steps in, right-handed hitting second baseman. And Stephen Vogt talked about that on the manager's show. Here's the pitch to Mydroth, and that's in there for a strike. Just even before the injuries, they did a lot of platooning and pinch hitters at the ready late in games, and it's even more since the injuries. Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss. I mean, it's clear both lineups are doing that, though. I think both lineups they platoon, they play matchups. It's not one of those lineups you just kind of can write in every single day to you see somewhere around the league. That's what they have to do. The 0-2, down low. 1-2 the count. Austin Hedges is doing the catching tonight for Parker Messick. It's been a good combo this year. The 1-2, swung on, foul back and out of play. Last fastball 95, and Messick was saying
over the weekend that uptick in velocity in his last start. A couple of reasons why. The 1-2 swung on a chopper to third. Schneemann high hop, gloves, throws, got him. Meidroth retired, but Messick citing some refined mechanics and just a little extra rest. Had him feeling good last time. Well, it's a good start here tonight as well. We head to the second. Scoreless on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Get Cleveland clean at Clean Express Auto Wash. Enjoy a fast, easy, and clean experience by becoming a Wash Smart Unlimited member, where you can wash at any of our locations for one low price, starting at just $22 a month. Or choose our absolute best Ceramic Floor Ultra, featuring ceramic treatment that's 4 times the shine and protection, plus free vacuums. Learn more at cleanexpresswash.com. Proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
With reimagined exhibits, the Cleveland Museum of Natural History invites you to experience science and nature. Select local cities visit free every weekend as part of the Jack Joseph and Morton Mandel Community Days. Go to cmnh.org.
Hey, Ohio, this is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. Since 1975, seatbelts have saved over 375,000 lives. And those lives could fill every seat in Ohio Stadium nearly 4 times over. Those are fathers, mothers, children, and friends who matter. The fact is, seatbelts work. So join me, Ohio, and buckle up every time you're in a car, because seatbelts save lives.
Notice how some homes sell faster in your neighborhood? It's not luck. It's local know-how. RE/MAX agents know their streets, schools, and communities inside and out. And with RE/MAX, those local pros are everywhere. Which means when you're ready to buy or sell, you'll get trusted neighborhood insight that puts you a step ahead. Reach out today. RE/MAX, the experts close to home. Each office independently owned and operated.
This is Bill Wills, John Matarese over at News 5 for shopping tips for Amazon Prime Days in the morning, WTAM 1100.
Rhys Hoskins' first pitch swinging, pops one up on the infield. The second baseman, Meidroth, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. 8 pitches to get 4 outs for Sean Burke.
I guess if both pitchers are going to work quick and throw strikes and have quick innings, you can still ambush and swing at the first pitch, but you think after a quick inning you might want to take one. But I think if that's just a scouting report where each guy works fast, let's just get the best pitch we can hit, so I don't mind it.
Daniel Schneemann, the batter. He takes a strike on the inside corner. Mentioned Burke. They used an opener ahead of him against the Yankees last week in his last start, but he came on and was terrific when he finally got in the game and finished the game. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, fouled back into the net. Ended up working the last 7 1/3 innings and allowed just 1 run in a win. Burke, 26 years of age. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on and missed by Schneemann. The ball dropped by the catcher. Romo picks it up, throws to first to complete the strikeout. So 2 down on the second strikeout for Sean Burke, a Massachusetts native in the Boston area who pitched his college ball at the University of Maryland.
Tell you what, if I'm digging in right now after that, that ball kind of bounced maybe, unfortunately, a foot in front of the plate.
Khalil Watson takes a pitch outside.
I might go up there, maybe just rub some dirt on that ball mark and just scrape it off so I don't have to look at it. I don't need my teammate looking at it anymore. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Here comes the 1-0 to Watson. Swing and a foul tip at home plate. 1-1. Khalil Watson in the record books with his first major league hit came last night as he was pinch hitting late in the game, drove in a couple of runs with that base hit.
Big one at the time.
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And he said, yeah, I was weighing on him a little bit, trying to get that first one out of the way after appearing in 4 games and not having picked up a hit.
It's weighing on you before your first at bat even. you want to hit that bad. Everybody does.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Again, Burke making quick work of the Guardians. Sets them down in order in the second. with a couple of strikeouts, and we head to the bottom of the inning. Guardians nothing, White Sox nothing.
Hi, Max the Bald Eagle from Marathon here. We asked people if they could do an impression of me. Have a listen.
You can save up to $1 a gallon with the Marathon Rewards app.
That last one was pretty good. Marathon, where fun runs on full.
Available at participating Marathon locations. Terms and conditions apply. See marathonrewards.com for details.
Hey, sports fans, there's no better feeling than when you're watching your team dominate. But remember, when the offseason comes, you can still channel your team spirit with a fresh coat of color. Ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day with over 1,700 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood store today.
Since day one of your child's life, you've been all hands in. At Cleveland Clinic Children's, we make our patients a very similar promise to be the hands you can trust, no matter what specialty care is needed. As Northeast Ohio's trusted children's hospital, when their health needs a helping hand, put their care in hands you trust. Learn more at clevelandclinicchildrens.org/hands.
Hey Guardians fans, are you thinking of consolidating your debt with a home equity loan? With the average homeowner having over $200,000 of home equity, hit it out of the park with Union Home Mortgage, the official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
Union Home Mortgage Corp is an equal housing opportunity lender, NMLS number 2229.
The Bloom Daddy Show.
Played out in and around Cleveland.
Tomorrow afternoon, starting at 3 on WTAM 1100.
No score, bottom of the second inning. Parker Messick back to work. And the lefty lets it fly to Colson Montgomery, who pounds it foul over to the Guardians' dugout on the first base side. Messick with a clean first inning. Now facing Montgomery. What a power year for Montgomery. 20 home runs already. Big left-handed hitter who swings and taps one foul at home plate. Boy, they got some good young talent, the White Sox do, and they're all starting to get their feet wet and more at the major league level.
They're going to be a problem for a little while. We talked about it a little yesterday. When you trade that big starter like they had in Garrett Crochet and for a package of prospects, you're happy if two of them pan out, but it seems like they might have hit on all of them this time.
Montgomery awaits the pitch from Messick. Here it is. And it's strike three called on the outside corner. Messick with his first strikeout, one away in the second.
Both pitchers coming out early, firing strikes, having good command right there, not wasting any time.
Junior Perez will step in. Just up from AAA Charlotte, 4 games. Has already hit a home run. Right-handed batter, the pitch to him. Breaking ball low and in. He's in center field tonight. As again, Will Venable loading up from that right side against the left-hander Messick. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's that good changeup from Messick. Great variety of pitches from Messick. The 3 different fastballs. Changeup, curve, slider. Now the 1-1. In tight, 2-1. Perez, the 13th player to make his major league debut at the White Sox this year already. There's a bouncing ball to third, dug out by Schneemann. Guns it to first in time.
Good changeup right there. Sorry to cut you off, Rosie.
Nice play by Schneemann.
Good changeup right there. Parker he looks in control right now. I like the way he's kind of throwing all of his pitches early on. He's not wasting any time. He's not saving anything. He's just coming right after them. Hold the string on that one. He's kind of weak contact off that bat.
Boy, we've seen this a lot from him. Most of his starts in command. And he is early tonight. Braden Montgomery steps in. Here's the pitch. And he takes a strike on the outside corner. Montgomery in his rookie season made his major league debut earlier in the year. Here's the pitch from Messick. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him that time at 96 on the hard stuff. Montgomery hitting a walk-off home run in his Major League debut. That's just the 5th time that's happened in Major League history. That remains his only home run early in his Major League career. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There is some serious pitching going on the first 2 innings of this one. 2 strikeouts for Messick. We head to the 3rd. Still no score in Chicago.
It happens every night. The clock strikes dinner, and suddenly it's all you can think about. What's for dinner? That's when you think Stouffer's. Rich, cheesy lasagna, freshly made stuffed peppers, and creamy, comforting mac and cheese. Made with quality ingredients and ready when you are. Dinner solved. When the clock strikes dinner, think Stouffer's.
Rosie here. Can't handle a lineup of pests? Make a call to the bullpen. The Rose Home Service Program mows down pests year-round. Based on your needs and budget, you can choose from basic, advantage, or premium levels, and each comes with a dedicated technician. The program keeps you ahead of pest invasions all year long. Pest problems? The Rose Home Service Program is the solution. Call the pros at Rose at 800-966-ROSE or visit rosepestsolutions.com.
NEO Born, NEO Reimagined, NEO Home. K&D offers unparalleled knowledge about Northeast Ohio because they live, work, and thrive right here with you. Looking for a new apartment or location for your business? K&D has the perfect fit. Contact K&D today and discover your perfect home. KND.com. Get ready, Cleveland. Experience the wildest show in baseball as the Party Animals bring their one-of-a-kind, high-energy entertainment to Progressive Field on Friday, September 25th and Saturday, September 26th. Catch every trick play and over-the-top moment from the ballpark's most exclusive spaces, including the luxurious Lexus Carnegie Club, high-energy KeyBank North Coast Social, Echo Victory Club, private suites, and SeatGeek infield boxes right near the action. Premium inventory is limited and moving fast. Lock in your seats today at premium.cleguardians.com.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeartRadio station.
John Burke fires strike 1 to Guardians left fielder Stephen Kwan. No score, no hits in this game. Burke delivers the 0-1. That's outside and high. Kwan batting .206 on the year with a home run, 13 driven in. Still trying to get that good consistency going.
Yeah, rare to see for him.
The 1-1, ripped foul.
And I say that because he seems like he had one of the more slump-proof swings and approaches. I thought that was the biggest kind of positives about his game, was just how balanced he was, how on time he was for everything, how easily he could flick that outside pitch the other way for singles.
The 1-2. Swung on, and there's a line drive to left, and it gets down for a base hit just inside the foul line, and on his way to second goes Kwan. He's in with a stand-up double.
I'm sure the entire dugout, including Vogt, were very happy to see that happen right there. That looked like old Kwan right there. Let the pitch get deep and just spray it the other way, not trying to do too much. That was awesome to see. He's only 3 or 4 years into the league, but you can say it's like that was vintage Kwan right there.
Isn't that
nice.
amazing?
Yeah.
That's how good he has been since day 1 of his rookie season. Austin Hedges, the batter. That's the first base hit in the game for either side. Here's the pitch to Hedges. He squares, takes a strike, a high strike, and it's 0-1. Now, this is the Hyundai Grand Slam giveaway inning. Roberta Gibson of Elyria is our contestant tonight. Robert Gibson of Elyria would win a Hyundai Kona courtesy of your Northern Ohio Hyundai dealers. Next pitch to Hedges came inside and hit him.
I'm wondering if they're going to say that he attempted it all. Hopefully he pulled it back, but that got him right on the right hand when he squared around to bunt.
Now Hedges gets down to first base quickly. And here comes the trainer, Jeff Desjardins, and have a look.
Right on the knuckles. Didn't hit the barrel, and he pulled back, so no worries about it being called a strike or an attempt there. That just cannot feel good regardless. The good thing was it kind of hit the knuckles and went past him, so those are better. When it kind of grazes off you, even if it connects harder, but it goes past you, it means that it didn't just kind of get it fully and stop and drop down. That's when it really connects with you. It hurts more.
Well, he stays in the game.
He's a catcher. He's tough.
Yeah. He's worse than that behind the plate, right?
And it looked like that first pitch that was called a strike. It's like he kind of rolled his eyes. He wanted a challenge, but I think even catchers, as a catcher, he knows that how invaluable those challenges are, and he wasn't going to waste one just in case it wasn't right.
Petey Halpin, he shows bunt. Bunts at third base side of the mound. Picked up by Montgomery. He'll throw to first in time for the out on Halpin, who sacrifices the runners to second and third with one down.
Look at the try playing a little small ball.
No, they're trying to get on top on a night where they feel excellent about their starting pitcher, Parker Messick. And now back to the top of the lineup for their hottest hitter, Travis Bazzana, who gets to bat with the infield in for the White Sox. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Bazzana flied to right his first time up. No score in this game, but Cleveland threatening.
Runner on third, less than 2 outs. He's 7 for 9 to getting them in. That's what you want to see in a young hitter who has an idea what he's doing up there.
The 0-1. On the outside corner for a strike. 0-2 the count. There's so much in his game that doesn't say rookie.
Agreed.
Trying to deliver here with 2 strikes. Burke from the stretch fires away, and his pitch is down low for a ball.
Good adjustment. Same curveball he swung at in the first pitch.
Bazzana at the plate now. Kyle Manzardo on deck. 1 out. Juan at third. Hedges at second. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with what looked like a high fastball.
It was a high fastball at 98, and it looked like it kind of fooled him a little bit. Kind of an awkward swing from him that you didn't really see because he wasn't too sure. He just kind of waved at it more than his normal swing. I think he was kind of guessing and realized that was probably going to be a strike and tried to just tip it at the last second, but couldn't get the bat to it in time.
Now Cal Manzardo, he's had a big month of June. The pitch to him, it's outside for ball 1. Guardians, White Sox, no score, third inning. Here comes the 1-0 from Burke. Off speed on the outside corner for a strike.
No, I'm talking in the Guardians dugout a little bit with guys on second and third, less than 2 outs. He just went back-to-back curveballs to start off both hitters. So I'm making note of that already. That's his go-to to start one.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball up. 2-1.
Because next time it happens, then now you're going up there and it's like, hey, okay, let's look this curveball and let's see it up, because then you could actually do some damage on a pitch like that. But every pitch is information to hitters.
Here comes the 2-1 to Kyle Manzardo. Swung on and he popped it up high in the air to right. Now the center fielder takes over in right center, and making the catch is Perez, the center fielder, to retire Manzardo and the Guardians. Golden opportunity. They do not score, and we head to the bottom half of the third. It's still Cleveland nothing, Chicago nothing.
Medical Mutual knows small businesses are a big deal. That's why they partner with the Council of Smaller Enterprises, better known as COSI, to offer health benefit options for companies with 1 to 50 employees. The COSI benefit plan provides the same great benefits as large corporations, but on a small group budget. Join more than 7,900 small businesses that offer the COSI benefit plan to their employees. Talk to your broker or visit COSIbenefitplan.com/join now. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Guardians. Let's talk NOPEC. NOPEC uses the bulk buying power of nearly 1 million customers in over 250 Ohio communities to negotiate competitive electric and natural gas rates. They also work behind the scenes, challenging utility rate increases and fighting for consumer-friendly energy policies. For more than 25 years, NOPEC has been working to keep your energy bills affordable. Learn more at nopec.org or by calling NOPEC's 24/7 Customer Care Center.
Power your drive with Mobil 1 Motor Oil. Buy 5 quarts, get $15 back, and score a fast and furious prize after rebate at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Recently, our company softball team lost the big game by 1 run. Then Dale tried to console us with the quote, "Winning isn't everything." Dale's a loser. I play to win, like early payout from Bet365. If my team goes up big, I get paid out instantly, even if they blow the lead later. Sound familiar, Dale? Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Check in for Cleveland's news, talk, and sports.
See what's happening
on WTAM 1100.
Luis Angel Acuna leads things off for the White Sox, and he takes a pitch low and in for ball 1. This is Ronald Acuna's younger brother, the Atlanta Braves star, former MVP. Here's the 1-0. Waved at and missed for a strike. And the younger brother just getting his feet wet in the big leagues. 1 for 3 last night. Here's the pitch from Parker Messick. Swung on and fouled back.
Kind of a half swing.
Yeah, it was an odd looking one, wasn't it?
Maybe they thought all those check swings that worked for them last night, they would try it tonight. I'm still better, sorry.
Yes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And it's up high for a ball. Do you have a harder time putting the games behind you as a fan or a player?
I'm not sure. I'm starting to notice they linger with me still.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Acuna strikes out the third for Parker Messick. Man, is he sharp. 7 in a row retired to start the game. And here's Sam Antonacci, last night's hero, with the 2-run single that won it in the bottom half of the 9th inning. And this is a good-looking rookie. 2 hits last night. The pitch to him. He swings and chops it to the second baseman. Bazana is up with it. Throws on to first for the out. 2 quick outs for Parker Messick. Don't forget, when you've got rust to bust, use PB Blaster, a Cleveland original since 1957. PB Blaster, always work it like a pro.
That ball took a couple funny hops towards Travis a little bit. There's something with this dirt going on, because I remember yesterday's with Reese's, that ball kind of skipped the other way on it.
Drew Romo, the batter, and he lines one foul past the third base dugout.
I want people to know that each infielder around the league has different dirt, so that's why you got to come out and take ground balls before every series and get used to that dirt, because some are fast, some are slow, some are grainy, some knock the ball down, and some have like some surprise landmines. Oh boy.
The 0-1 is lifted high in the air, deep left field, way back, and it is a foul ball.
Whew. That ball was hit hard for a strike.
Romo has 5 home runs on the year, but not that time. Man, it certainly says a lot. Edward Caro, he was the catcher who was sent back to the minor leagues when Kyle Teal was activated yesterday from the injured list, and Romo ends up staying. Right-handed hitter. Here's Messick's 0-2 delivery. Swung on, ground ball to third. Another chance for Schneemann. Gloves, throws, got him. Side retired in order. 3 perfect innings for Parker Messick. We're headed to the 4th. Guardians nothing, White Sox nothing.
In Ohio, Guardians fans love to see the pitcher deliver a fastball. But when life throws you a curveball, like a house fire or water damage, it can be devastating. Fortunately, there's a designated hitter in Paul Davis Restoration. Water, fire, wind, mold. Paul Davis Restoration handles everything from cleanup to recovery to reconstruction for residential and commercial properties. When your home or business faces a devastating blow, Paul Davis is the answer. Paul Davis Restoration, the Guardians' official partner of property damage restoration.
More flavors, more indulgence, more reasons to choose Perry's ice cream. Richer, creamier, Real ice cream in every scoop makes Perry's a home run combination, whether you're watching the Guardians at home or at the ballpark. From curated classics to bold originals and everything in between, Perry's has a flavor for you. Make every day a winner and treat yourself to Perry's at Progressive Field or find us at your local retailer today. Perry's is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
Brilliant Electric Sign Company is Northeast Ohio's largest full-service sign company, serving their clients for over 97 years. Brilliant designs, fabricates, and installs. A wide range of interior and exterior signage and graphics that will help separate your business from the competition, including LED letter sets, pylon signs, message centers, graphics, and wayfinding signs. Contact the experts at Brilliant Electric Sign to provide you a state-of-the-art signage solution that will grow your business. Visit them at brilliantsign.com.
Don't miss the Guards versus the Mariners on Saturday, June 27th. 15,000 fans will receive a Tanner Bybee City Connect jersey courtesy of Marathon. Plus, enjoy $2 Coors Light pregame and postgame Phantom fireworks presented by Window World. Tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
Hi, it's Bill Wills. Tomorrow morning, news, sports, traffic, and weather. Let's start the morning together. 6 to 10, WTAM 1100.
No score. Guardians and White Sox from Chicago. We're headed to the fourth inning. And Brian Rocchio will lead things off for Cleveland, facing right-hander Sean Burke, who fires away, and his pitch is upstairs for a ball. Jim Rosenhaus along with Jason Kipnis for this series. Kip joining us for the three games here in Chicago, the former All-Star second baseman for Cleveland. Here's the pitch, and it's on the outside corner for a strike. And you are not that far removed from a great golf trip featuring some other members of those good teams that you were on.
Sure is.
Here comes the 1-1. Ooh. Up and in, almost hit him, but he somehow got out of the way.
I think that hit is bad. I think he's mad at the hit as it's a foul ball.
But anyway, you went overseas and with Michael Brantley, Jason, or Monty Chisenhall?
It was me, Brantley, and Chisenhall. We got to go over to Scotland. We played 8 rounds in 8 days, so haven't been that sore since my playing career.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and there's a chopper to first. Up with it, the first baseman, Vargas, takes it to the bag in time.
Yeah, definitely needed a lot of Advil and some icy hot just to get through some of those rounds, but played some great golf out there, some great courses. Very fortunate, very lucky we got to play. We got on maybe 4 courses that are in the top 20 in the world, and so it's a bucket list trip. We booked it over a year or 2 years in advance, and I already want to go back.
Rhys Hoskins, the batter, takes strike one. British Open courses, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, we did Royal Dornoch, St. Andrews, Castle Stewart, Royal Troon, Trump Turnberry. We got to play a lot of the most famous ones out there. It really was awesome.
The 0-1, in tight, 1-1.
And I crammed for the test. I started taking lessons about 5-6 weeks right before the trip. Played a bunch of rounds, so I played some of my best golf where I shot in the 70s 4 straight rounds.
The 1-1, in tight.
And the annoying part is that just like his baseball career, Michael Brantley was more consistent than I was and been better at hitting a ball than I was. And he is a fantastic golfer.
Here's the 2-1. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball right center field. Cruising after it, though, as it hangs up there, and making the catch is the right fielder Montgomery for the second out in the inning. Why is that not surprising that Michael Brantley?
I know. It's a consistent swing. Looks like he's barely having any effort, barely trying, right down the middle. And thank God he can't putt. So I got him. Once I met him on the green, probably a stroke after him, then I could start talking crap to him.
Here's Daniel Schneemann, and he takes a pitch outside for a ball. And we're talking last night, the reunion for the 2016 team back in Cleveland recently. Great to see the guys.
Yes, very much so.
The 1-0, and there's a bouncing ball right side. Backhand stop Vargas. Throws back to the pitch recovering. Burke is there in time for the out. More good defense. And this game remains scoreless. Guardians and White Sox here in Chicago heading to the bottom of the fourth.
Your life's on your phone. Your vehicle should be too. When you download the Spitzer VIP app, convenience is number one. View vehicle health. Get important alerts. Schedule service in seconds. Earn reward points. Plus, new vehicles come with complimentary oil changes and a lifetime warranty at no cost to you. It's all trackable in the Spitzer VIP app. From GPS to live chat support, 100% convenience is here 24/7. Download today. Wag more. Spend less at Spitzer. Proud sponsor of the Guardians.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Step back in time and celebrate America's pastime at the Baseball Heritage Museum at League Park, the birthplace of Cleveland baseball. Relive legendary moments and discover the history that shaped the game we love. Visit baseballheritagemuseum.org today.
You may think you know McDonald's drinks, but you don't know them like this. From fruity refreshers like the Strawberry Watermelon Refresher and the Mango Pineapple Refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry-flavored Sprite topped with cold foam. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here. Try them all, now at McDonald's. Refreshers contain caffeine.
Since day one of your child's life, you've been all hands in. At Cleveland Clinic Children's, we make our patients a very similar promise: to be the hands you can trust, no matter what specialty care is needed. As Northeast Ohio's trusted children's hospital, when their health needs a helping hand, put their care in hands you trust. Learn more at clevelandclinicchildrens.org/hands.
Cleveland's news, talk, and sports on WTAM 1100 and on 106.9 FM.
Top of the lineup for the White Sox, 4th inning, no score. Parker Messick back to work. Miguel Vargas takes strike one. And this game moving along so fast, we never did tell you our contestant for the Conrads Score 4, Win 4 New Tires contest. Sorry about it, Tom Pallotta of Jefferson, and we're through 4 for the Guardians as the pitch is down low for ball 1. But when they do score 4 times within the first 4 innings, our contestants win a set of 4 Bridgestone tires, courtesy of our friends at Conrad's Tire Express and Total Car Care. Here's the pitch to Vargas, and he swings, grounds it to third. Nice backhand stop. Schneemann throws, got him at first.
Good play. Hit too hard to kind of really square his feet around to get in front of that, but stayed real nice and low for this ball.
Well, that's 4 chances early for Daniel Schneemann, as Messick is getting a lot of ground ball outs. Randall Grichuk steps in.
We talked about this yesterday. Like, when a guy throws strikes, gets the ball, gets right back on the mound, that keeps the defense on their toes and keeps them always ready.
Here's the pitch to Grichuk. Just outside, ball 1. Grichuk had been with the Yankees to start the year, but was cut loose. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, and that's ripped past the third baseman, Schneemann, down the left field line, near the corner. Kwan's on it quickly. Fires it in. Grichuk to second. Safe at second base, just ahead of the throw.
Well, we know he hits lefties well. I think he's looking to do damage with any pitch that gets over the plate. I think Parker just caught a little bit too much with this slider, came over too much to the plate. And you can tell that he's trying to get that bat extended out in front and rips this down the line past Schneemann, a diving Schneemann right there. Almost got to it, almost got a glove on it, but Kwan was, again, not over towards the line, so gave him time enough to make it a double.
Well, with Kwan in left, you always think there's a chance.
And there was. He got to it fast and made a good throw, but too much.
Here's Chase Mydroth, and he takes a pitch down low for ball 1. Mydroth bounced to third his first time up. So there's the first hit for the White Sox. Messick had retired 10 straight.
Guys like him, there's a reason they're pinch hitting versus lefty pitchers late in games and stuff, because they're looking to do damage. We had one of those guys, Ryan Rayburn, back in the day. They're not looking to hit the single the other way. They're trying to get that bat extended out on them.
The 1-0 misses outside, 2-0. There's a name from the past.
Right.
That's some great numbers against lefties.
And I would actually, in this ballpark too, Ryan Rayburn was my replacement for Chris Sale days.
The 2-0 on the outside corner for a strike.
My back always seemed to hurt when Chris Sale would pitch.
Yeah.
I just needed a day. No, I would actually try to almost schedule an off day. If I had played like 15 straight, Tito would come in and be like, how you doing? And I was like, when do we play the White Sox? He's like, next week. I was like, I'll make it till then. I'll take the sale day off.
Here's the 2-1. No, he throws to second, and just back in time was Grichuk ahead of the tag by Bazzana.
And it's because Ryan hit him so well. I was just being a team player by taking it off. I wasn't dodging him.
It was unselfish.
No, yeah. Just exactly. The Tito laugh. It scared me for a second.
The 2-1, and it's low and outside for ball 3. See, you can't get away. No score in this game. White Sox threatening, though. Here's the pitch. On the inside corner for a strike to run the count full at 3-2.
Probably not where he wanted to locate that changeup. Almost looked like a two-seam fastball inside that came back to the plate, but that's risky to throw changeups inside that stay up like that, but he got away with it. Frozen.
The 3-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner with the heat.
That's exactly where you want to throw that fastball, though.
Another strikeout for Parker Messick, his 4th. 2 down in the inning. Runner still at second. But the dangerous Colson Montgomery steps in. He struck out his first time up, and there's big power. You live with the strikeouts with Montgomery. 98 now on the season, and he swings, grounds it right side, base hit right field. Headed for third, being waved around is Grichuk. Here's the throw. It's high. Grichuk scores, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Not the hardest hit ball, but the right location, right between the first and second baseman, and almost hit too soft to give the right fielder a chance to really make that play at home.
Now, Leo Watson was charging in from right, and he got a lot behind it, but the throw was a little bit high, a little bit offline as well. So an early lead now for the White Sox, 1-0 on RBI number 46 for Montgomery. Now it's Junior Perez, and advancing on a wild pitch in the dirt is Montgomery to second. So another base runner in scoring position for the White Sox. Perez, the rookie, bounced to third his first time up. Parker Messick trying to limit damage. Here's his pitch, and it's in there for a strike. Two down in the inning. Montgomery off the bag at second base. Here comes the 1-1 from Messick. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Junior Perez and his first major league home run last week off of Tarek Skubal Friday night.
That's a good one.
His major league debut last week in New York. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Side retired. Messick limits the damage, but the White Sox are on the board, and it's 1-0 Chicago as we head to the 5th.
In baseball, you win with a bullpen you can trust. On the job site, you win with equipment that is ready to go when you are. Ohio Cat Rentals works just as hard as you do, bringing dependable rental equipment from skid steers to scissor lifts to keep your job on track and your crew moving. No strikes, no outs, just solid machines that show up and get to work. With Ohio Cat behind you, you've got the support to knock your project out of the park. Visit ohiocat.com to buy or rent. Ohio Cat, proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
In Ohio, Guardians fans love to see the pitcher deliver a fastball. But when life throws you a curveball, like a house fire or water damage, it can be devastating. Fortunately, there's a designated hitter in Paul Davis Restoration. Water, fire, wind, mold. Paul Davis Restoration handles everything from cleanup to recovery to reconstruction for residential and commercial properties. When your home or business faces a devastating blow, Paul Davis is the answer. Paul Davis Restoration, the Guardians' official partner of property damage restoration.
Okay, people, we all know what's at stake in this game. Zoe, what's at stake?
Our futures.
Our futures. And is anything going to keep us from achieving our goal?
No way.
Because what do we have?
The plan.
Ohio's 529 plan. Because in this family, how do we play the college savings game?
Tax-free.
And where do we play it?
I don't know, Daddy.
That's okay, Pumpkin.
Enter to win a $10,000 college savings award at collegeadvantage.com/guardians.
It's year 50, and we're celebrating our brand new Greater Cleveland Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, featuring interactive displays and unique storytelling of our region's legends. To learn more, visit clevelandsportshall.com and follow us on X, Instagram, and all social media.
Check in for Cleveland's news, talk, and sports.
See what's happening
on WTAM 1100.
First pitch swinging, Khalil Watson fouls one back into the screen, and we're underway in the top half of the fifth. 1-0 White Sox. Sean Burke has a beauty going. Worked out of a major jam in the third, but that's been the only time the Guardians had action against him. Next pitch to Watson. Swung on. This one's launched high and deep. Right field. Home run, Khalil Watson. His first in the big leagues. And with one swing, this game is tied at 1.
Keyword had a good outing going. Now we got a tie ball game. I can't tell you, when you're over, when you see those zeros up there, you're kind of concentrating on that. As soon as you get that first one, everything kind of falls back into place. Game slows down a little bit. He looked a lot more comfortable. That was a powerful swing right there. He stood up on it.
Well, Khalil Watson, known for a power bat, and he showed it right there. So a 1-1 game. Stephen Kwan steps in, takes a strike on the inside corner.
Okay, new ball game. There we go.
Watson down at AAA Columbus had a dozen home runs this season before his call-up. And that one was no doubt about it. Deep into the seats in right. Here comes the 0-2 to Kwan. Swung on, line foul and out of play. Off to the left. Kwan with a double his first time up back in the third.
Not sure if that was a home run firework or just because we're on the south side of Chicago.
Well,
we'll find out tonight on the news.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on, slapped foul, third base. That home run, by the way, for Watson went 373 feet.
But you're seeing some better swings the second time around the lineup. You got guys who they know what he looks like now, starting to get a little bit more comfortable at bats for him.
The 0-2 swung on, and that's lifted to shallow left. Long run for anyone, and it drops foul. Just foul. No one could get there, and it's simply a strike.
He's trying to pepper that line again. I like it. He's one of those guys. It's like we were talking, especially when we bring up Michael Brantley. Like, the league doesn't have as many professional hitters or the professional at bats anymore. And I would have put Kwan in that group. The way that nobody gets jammed anymore. It seems like it. And I thought he always did a great job of it, just to kind of take what was given, hit where it's pitched. You don't see it as much around league wide, but he's always a name that comes to mind when who gives a professional at bat. He might be struggling this year, but it's still there. We're hoping to get him back to where he used to be because it's a fun at bat to watch the way he approaches it.
Here's the 0-2. Down low. 1-2 the count on Kwan.
Would you agree? Would you say the professional at bat, I think it's more rare these days, I guess.
Yes. No question. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that's swung on and lifted high in the air to left again. Foul territory. And running out of room over there is Antonacci. But with Kwan, you always had more walks than strikeouts or close. And he's still there this year. He has 39 walks and 30 strikeouts. So that part of it is still there, which is encouraging.
Now that barrel, just from the few swings I've seen already yesterday or today, and a little bit in BP, you can see a little bit where the barrel drops behind him more than it used to. It used to be a little bit more direct to the ball and already on playing with the ball.
The 1-2 down low. Did he check it? No, they say he went too far. Kwan strikes out for the first out in the inning.
That was close. I felt like the home up didn't have him going. Let's see here. Could go either way. Coin flip.
So one down for Austin Hedges. Hey, whenever the Guardians win, your Northeast Ohio Ford dealers donate $500 to Cleveland Guardians charities. Here's the pitch to Hedges on the outside corner for a strike. That'll support expanded access to youth sports in Cleveland. Guardians and White Sox tied at 1. Here comes the 0-1 to Hedges. Swung on, line drive, base hit center field. And the offensive resurgence for Austin Hedges continues with a sharp single to center.
Well, it looked like he threw the same exact pitch as the last one. Kind of 2 sliders. Threw a get-me-over slider the first pitch. Went right back to it. And Hedges is like, I'm not going to let you do it twice, and just lined it right back up the middle. It's a good piece of hitting right there.
Guardians open a new homestand Friday night. Mariners in town. A Sugardale Dollar Dog Night plus post-game fireworks presented by Leinenkugel. Get your tickets at CLEGuardians.com. Petey Halpin at the plate. The pitch from Sean Burke is swung on, bounced right side, base hit right field. Moving up to second is Hedges. He'll hang on right there, and the Guardians now have runners at first and second, only 1 out.
Location. Kind of 0-0 curveball, just gets enough of it to get past the second baseman there, right in the 4-hole. That was good.
Back to the top of the order for Travis Bazzana. But not before a visit to the mound by Romo, the catcher. Guardians have tied it here in this 5th inning on the home run from Khalil Watson, his first major league home run after picking up his first major league hit last night. Pick up the Guardians Dollar Bank debit card. You can score exclusive perks like savings at the Guardians team store and online at MLBshop.com. Just visit dollar.bank/baseball for more details. Here's Bazzana. He's flied to right and struck out in 2 trips. Still only 1 out with 2 men aboard. Burke delivers, and his pitch is outside for a ball. 1-0. Sean Burke, a year ago, 4-11 with an ERA of 4.29. The second big league season. The 1-0, swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. He had made his debut back in 2024 with 4 appearances. Former 3rd-round pick by the White Sox back in 2021.
Looks like a big boy. Kind of stocky.
Here's his 1-1. Outside. And we have a challenge.
Challenging to call a ball.
I think that's going to be a strike.
White Sox thought it was. Umpire said ball. ABS says
The call
ball.
is confirmed. Chicago has 1 challenge remaining.
What do I know?
So the White Sox are down to 1. But
Good.
You're mentioning the size of Sean Burke, 6'6", 240.
I mean, he's big from up here in the booth.
That is. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Burke. Swing and a miss. 2-2. You feel like that is like scouting Central 101. All right, go get a right-handed pitcher who's 6'6", 240.
Yeah. Keep it simple.
We'll be good.
Can't teach height. I mean, you can't teach stuff like that, so.
Here's the 2-2 to Travis Bazzana. Upstairs, ball 3. He would not chase.
He's had a good repertoire. He's not making it easy on these hitters so far right now. He's mixing in about 4 or 5 pitches almost on these guys, especially with runners on base. You're seeing all kinds of spin, but cutters, sliders, curveballs, different bends to it.
The 3-2 swung on, chopped foul at home plate. We'll do it again at 3-2 on Bazzana.
This is where your discipline's going to have to come in. This is where you're going to have an approach. What am I going after? What am I looking for? If he's throwing all spin, then I'm going to look for maybe 1 or 2 of the spin pitches and look for it up. It's hard to hit all the pitches in all the places all the time, so you got to make it a little easier on yourself.
comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bassana down on strikes, the 6th for Burke. Like a good slider that time.
Yeah, he was just out in front. I think it's hard when you still have to worry about 97. I thought that caught a lot of the plate and even high enough. I thought Travis probably mad at himself. He'd like that one back. I thought that was a mistake by the pitcher. Just couldn't make him pay for it that time.
Cal Manzardo steps in with 2 down, 2 on. 1-1 ball game. The pitch. He tried to check his swing, but it's
tipped the bat.
Foul tipped into the glove.
Yeah, that's twice already. Happened to Rocchio and Kyle.
Burke worked out of a big jam back in the 3rd inning. Now here in the 5th, Guardians have action on the bases. Here's the 0-1. Off speed, outside.
Man, we check our swings and it tips our bat and foul balls. They check theirs and they get doubles down the line. And what's going on, Rosie?
I don't know.
Who do we have to talk to about get that switched?
It doesn't seem fair, does it?
It doesn't seem fair. Who do we talk to?
Surely there must be someone at the commissioner's office that we can contact. Think they're in on a Tuesday evening? No. Here's the 1-1. Burke from the stretch. Lets it fly. And his pitch is down low. He went with the curve that time.
Good take right there. It's a pitch that looks enticing to hitters a bunch when it starts up like that, where we always say see it up. Some of them break so much and then get to the front of the plate and look like they're good ones to swing at until they're not. And it was a good take by Kyle right there.
So a 2-1 count for Manzardo. Here's the pitch. Fastball just outside. 3-1.
Now you're in a hitter's count. You can start looking for. You can start getting more specific with the pitches that you're looking for and the zones. Pick one out you like.
The 3-1. Breaking ball down low. He would not offer at it. That's ball 4. And now the bases are loaded. And they're loaded for Brian Rocchio. Rocchio, for much of the season, has been the Guardians' top hitter with men in scoring position. That was when he was down at the bottom of the lineup until the injuries hit a week ago Saturday. Now he's been moved up to that number 3 spot. We'll see how he fares here. He'll have to wait as the pitching coach, Zach Bove, is out to the mound for the White Sox. But Rocchio hitting .250 with men in scoring position. Guardians and White Sox tied at 1. Check out the Toyota Grand Highlander. They have the full-size 3rd row, 3 different powertrains, and a hybrid max engine. Grand Highlander at your Northern Ohio Toyota dealers. Mound meeting complete. Big chance here for the Guardians to take their first lead on the night. Khalil Watson tied it to start the inning with his first home run. Now it's Rocchio. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball down low, ball 1. There's no action. And the White Sox bullpen, Burke, has been terrific so far.
This is what we talked about. Last time they had bases loaded, a guy's 2nd and 3rd with less than 2 outs. He started going to lots of those spinners, those curveballs early on in the accounts. They're starting to do a better job of taking them now.
The 1-0. Swung on, foul back.
Right
just over our booth. I think we're going to get one before this series is out.
You do think we're going to get one?
Yes, absolutely.
That's the attitude.
1-1 the count on Rocchio. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that's looped to the shortstop. Right there, Acuna makes the catch of the little humpback liner. Side retired. Guardians leave them loaded, but they do tie the game on the Watson home run, and we head to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Guardians 1, the White Sox 1.
Hon, is your new pinball machine in our budget?
KeyBank will meet you in that our money is now our money moment.
Actually, our banker Steve recommended we start a joint checking account for bills and keep our individual accounts for things like Pinball machines.
Did someone say Banker Steve? I was in the neighborhood, in case you had any checking account questions.
Steve, you're always there for us. Now, how quickly can we open that account?
Steve, are you seeing this?
For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors. KeyBank, member FDIC.
Big crowds tonight for Sugardale Dollar Dog Night at Progressive Field.
The sounds of summer. Nothing pulls fans to the concession stand like a Sugardale Dollar Dog. And don't forget, you can enjoy that same mouth-watering Sugardale hot dog at home. Slow smoked, perfectly seasoned, made right here in Ohio for over 100 years.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here.
Don't wait. Make tonight a Sugardale hot dog night.
Swung on, there's a high fly ball, launched to right field. Home run, Jose Ramirez. This is Jim Rosenhaus, and you are listening to the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became the best-selling trucks in America. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. And that's a formula we plan on repeating. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. The best-selling trucks in America for 49 years and counting. Based on 1977 to 2025 calendar year industry reported total sales.
The Bloom Daddy Show. People want it. Tomorrow afternoon at 3. We will continue giving it to you on WTAM 1100.
Braden Montgomery leads things off for the White Sox, and he takes a pitch from Parker Messick on the inside corner for strike one. 1-1 game, bottom of the fifth. Messick right back to it, the 0-1. That's upstairs, and the count's now 1-1 on Montgomery. One of two Montgomerys in the lineup. Colson Montgomery, the third baseman. Braden, the right fielder, the 1-1, down low. Braden Montgomery, part of that big trade that Jason was talking about earlier that sent Garrett Crochet to the Red Sox last December 24. The 2-1 outside, 3-1. Chase Mydroth coming the other way, Kyle Teal and Braden Montgomery. The 3-1, down low, ball 4, and Montgomery draws the walk. Leadoff walk here in the fifth.
No, not the best way to start the inning, especially after you just tied it up. The momentum's back in your favor. It's a new ball game. You want a quick inning and get back in there to hit it again. And see if we get a ground ball double play, but a speedy Acuna's up now.
He struck out looking first time. Here's Messick's pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Acuna doesn't get cheated, does he?
He's not hitting he's not swinging like a speedster. He's just looking for a single to run. He wanted to jog with that swing. Messick's got some good movement on that 2-single, especially when it's down in the zone.
The 0-1, ground ball to short. Up with it, Rocchio to second for one. Pisano to first, not in time.
Too fast of a runner, but exactly what you wanted as Parker. You wanted to get that ground ball, had good changeup, pulled the string off the end of the bat right to Rocchio, but just hard to turn it when they're that fast of a runner.
So Sam Antonacci will step in. Antonacci bounced to second his first time up. The rookie who spent last season in the minor leagues, the only minor league season he's had after being drafted the year prior out of Coastal Carolina. Quick throw to first. Do they have him? No. Just back in time. On a close play was Montgomery. Or excuse me, Acuna, who is a threat to run. 13 steals.
Is it just 1 year in the minors for this guy?
Antonacci, yes.
It's moving up fast.
Here's Messick's pitch. There goes the runner. The pitch is up high. The throw by Hedges skips into center field. On it quickly, picking it up is Halpin. The throw to third as Acuna took off for third. He makes it safely. And it looked like the throw hit him in the head on the bounce. But he's safe at third base. And the trainer comes out to have a look.
Yeah, that's especially why you got it back up, too, but it's hard for Bazzano when he's kind of over in the hole with a pull lefty there. It's hard to get there as a second baseman to back up those throws. If it's a righty, you can be there to knock those down, but Speedster Acuna gets a good jump. Throw can't get there. Rocchio can't pick it. And he's able, ball's going to center field. He's able to go right to third base, and the ball hits him in the back of the head on the throw from center. Almost kicked away, but luckily Parker was there backing up. So that's what speed does. It forces the issue, puts pressure on not only the pitcher, but the defense.
And the White Sox, they don't run quite as much as the Guardians, but still in the upper half in the American League in terms of stolen bases, so they're aggressive when they can be. Looks like Acuna's okay. The trainer and Will Venable, the manager, they're headed back to the dugout. The count on Antonacci, 1-0. Infield in for the Guardians. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off to the first base side.
Now I'm being careful here with the catcher on deck. Slower runner. You get a better chance of that double play. You don't want to give Antonacci anything to really lift to the outfield to get that run in. You got a better chance of the double play with the next batter. So I'll be careful.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on, and that's popped up. Left side, foul ground. Schneemann, the third baseman, makes the catch.
I like that. Kind of got him to chase at enough pitch to... Couldn't do much damage. He kind of forced the issue with that. Maybe an inexperienced at bat right there, but short fly ball for the third baseman. Not enough room for Acuna to tag. That's good out for Cleveland right there.
And now the number 9 hitter, Drew Romo, steps in.
Fastball. I mean, you look where it was. That was high out of the zone, way out of the zone that he chased at. Kind of forced the issue for it. But we'll take it.
Acuna still at third. Game still tied at 1. Now Romo digs in. Pitch to him. He swings and pulls it foul out of play. Third base side. White Sox broke in front in the 4th. Their run coming on an RBI single from Colson Montgomery. Khalil Watson homered for the Guardians in the 5th to tie it up. Oh, and won the count on Romo. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. He came in batting just 144. But 5 of his hits have been home runs.
It says first Sox player since 1957 to have his first 6 hits go of the season for extra bases, and 5 of them are home runs, so it's basically a homer or an out.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss.
I'm not going to lie, I was nervous for that next pitch after saying something like that.
You're learning fast.
I'm learning fast.
The jinx factor is always in play. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Romo's down on strikes, and Messick works out of the jam. 5 complete in Chicago. Nothing decided yet. We're tied at 1.
Celebrating 50 years of impact, Ohio University's Heritage College of Osteopathic Medicine leads the way from Cleveland to communities across our great state as the #1 producer of primary care doctors in Ohio. Learn more at ohio.edu/medicine.
This season, PNC and the Guardians are going to bat for small business. This month's winning business is Strive CLE Counseling. This collaborative mental health practice on Cleveland's west side offers individualized therapy for all ages, adult psychiatry, and adult ADHD testing. Their team of therapists and psychiatric providers offer innovative treatment options to help clients move towards meaningful, healing personal growth and long-term wellness. To request an appointment or learn more about their services, visit striveclecounseling.com. Looking for endless summer adventure? We've got you covered. Snag your season pass to Kalahari Resorts and unlock access all summer long. Plus, take advantage of exclusive perks and discounts. Whether you're sliding down the tallest water slide or lounging around the pool, there's fun for all ages. 2 water parks, 1 pass. Visit KalahariResorts.com/Ohio to purchase your pass today. At Kalahari, every season is water park season.
For over 40 years, Car Parts Warehouse has been Northeast Ohio's choice for replacement auto parts for Cleveland Guardians fans. Locally owned and operated, Car Parts Warehouse has over 450 employees and 23 locations dedicated to providing you with the right parts at the right price right now. Car Parts Warehouse prides itself on its knowledgeable sales staff and huge inventory of top-name brands like AC Delco, Mopar, Motorcraft, Brembo, Moog, and Monroe. Be sure to stop in for a free set of windshield wiper blades on your birthday. No purchase necessary.
Hi, Phil Wills. We'll catch up with Hammy at 8:45 and talk Guardians in the morning on News Radio WTAM 1100.
Reese Hoskins will lead things off for the Guardians as we reach the 6th inning here in Chicago South Side. White Sox and Guardians tied at 1, and Hoskins takes one under the chin for ball 1.
Good morning. They'll wake you up.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot, and you can clarify something for us. We're talking about Jinx's last inning. Here's the pitch, and it's on the inside corner for a strike.
What do you got?
As a player, you're in the dugout. Did you ever have any idea that we were talking about no-hitters, other things that you were saying? The 1-1 swung on, popped up high in the air, third base side, foul ground. Montgomery makes the catch for the first out in the inning.
No, because we're probably all worried about it ourselves or any of the conversations we're doing too.
So how could it possibly be a jinx?
Well, we'll find out later when we talk to you.
Hey,
someone's going to rat you out. We'll find out if you did it.
When did you talk about a no-hitter? That's the big one. Daniel Schneemann steps in. Here's the pitch. And it's on the outside corner for a strike.
Why do you think they're so rare? Someone always talks about it somewhere.
Well, it is our sworn duty to let the fans know what's going on. Here's the 0-1. That's up high for a ball, 1-1. That's very important. Schneemann's 0 for 2. Both pitchers really looking sharp here tonight. Here's the 1-1. Just missed outside. 2-1.
Yeah, not too much. Cleveland hasn't taken advantage of the guys that've gotten on base yet, though, so got to keep forcing the issue here.
Now the 2-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count.
Some good movement on that slider. That's the right pitch. That one was in the zone and the right pitch to swing at, but it has that much bend on it that people are still whiffing on it. Lets you know there's some good movement.
Here's the 2-2. Outside and high, ball 3.
And then he goes upstairs with 97. Man, I do not miss hitting. That's not true. Yes, I do.
Here's the 3-2. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to left. Near the line goes Antonacci, and he makes the catch to retire Schneemann for the second out in the inning. Get our injury report this half inning presented by Elk & Elk. If an auto accident or medical malpractice caused you injury, call 1-800-ELK Ohio. And the big 3 for the Guardians: Jose Ramirez with a broken hamate bone in his left hand, Angel Martinez, broken bone in his foot, and then Chase DeLauder with the rib issue, although DeLauder is, according to Stephen Vogt, making some good progress back home with some baseball activities.
And this was all within like 30 minutes of each other?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's a bad 30 minutes.
Khalil Watson, the batter, takes a pitch down low for a ball. Last Saturday, and a week ago Saturday, first inning, the 1-0. On the outside corner for a strike. DeLauder and Martinez suffered their injuries, and then about midway through the game, Jose Ramirez.
Well, I've been there. That was my last at bat in a Cleveland uniform. I broke my hamate bone.
The 1-1. Just missed outside. 2-1. You hit the ball a long way, though, right?
Off the wall for a double, and I had broken it on the pitch before. I knew I was going to. It was already broken. Couldn't get really much worse. We're going to do everything we can here.
The 2-1, swung on, ripped foul.
could barely kind of take the batting glove off after, but I played for 2 more innings after. It was on my throwing hand, and I think no one noticed because I didn't have the best arm anyway, so I was still throwing it over the same way to first base.
The 2-2, outside and high, ball 3.
But I knew it was getting enough time. Adrenaline wore it off. It started really hurting. I knew that I couldn't grip a bat next time, so I was coming back around in the order. I kind of had to go, hey, skipper, I don't think this one's going to be the best idea.
The 3-2 is swung on and laced into center. A base hit for Watson. And, man, has he been impressive here the last 2 games.
Good swings. Liner right up the middle. Good swings. He's starting to get real comfortable in that box, and that's what you want to see.
Well, for Khalil Watson, got that first base hit out of the way last night. First home run tonight. And game number 6, not only the home run, but his first 2-hit game.
Good curveball on the outside of the plate. He didn't do too much with it. Didn't try to pull it and stayed up the middle with it. That's another good swing right there. He's putting them together.
And he draws a throw at first base, gets back safely. He is a threat to steal. Good speed. Stephen Kwan, the batter. Kwan has doubled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the pitch. And it's inside and high for a ball. So having gone through the broken hamate in terms of what we can expect timeline-wise for Jose Ramirez, I imagine it's a little bit different for everybody, but here's the 1-0. Watson on the move. The pitch is down low. The throw, a good one, in time. Oh, just like that, the side is retired as Watson's caught stealing. And we'll head to the bottom half of inning number 6. It's still a 1-1 game here in Chicago.
Our yoga instructor challenged us to find inner peace. I found it faster than anyone. After 4 seconds, I stood up and screamed, "I found Nirvana! I win!" They asked me to leave. I guess they don't respect winning. Bet365 does, though. New customers get $365 in bonus bets just for betting $10. Namaste, losers. Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
This is the call of the Australian rubberbird.
Snap! Snap!
This is the call of the Alaskan chili bird.
Jeez, it's cold. Jeez, it's cold. Jeez, it's cold.
And this is the call of the marathon mascot bald eagle, Max.
Hi, it's Max.
Hello.
Did you know you could save up to $1 a gallon with the Marathon Rewards app?
No. Well, thanks for the call.
Marathon, where fun runs on full.
Available at participating marathon locations. Terms and conditions apply. See marathonrewards.com for details.
Hey, Cleveland, are you looking to score big with your home equity? Union Home Mortgage will help you unlock the value of your home and fund the promises you've made to yourself and your family. Visit UHM.com and score financial freedom today.
Union Home Mortgage Corp is an equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 2229.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Make WTAM 1100 a preset on our free iHeartRadio app and listen to Guardians Baseball.
Miguel Vargas leads things off for the White Sox, bottom of the 6th. Our game tied at 1 as Parker Messick goes back to work. He's been outstanding, allowing just the 1 run on only 2 hits. Here's his pitch to Vargas. In there for strike 1. Started him off with the changeup. Wanted to get back to that. He was talking with Jason Kipnis about the broken hamate bone he sustained as the pitch is up high for a ball, and it's 1-1. Jose Ramirez suffering a similar injury and hoping to have him back soon. We're talking timelines. Same doctor did the surgery. Here's the pitch, and it's down low.
TG, Thomas Graham, he's awesome. One of the best in the business, and it's exactly who you want to be doing it. He was fantastic. I did it with about 3 weeks left to go in the 2019 season. I think it was that 1 year where we didn't make the playoffs. We were out of it.
The 2-1 swung on and launched. high and deep to left, and it is gone. And just like that, the White Sox are back in front, 2-1.
These low-scoring affairs, sometimes it's the littlest of mistakes that can cost you right now. And Parker knows that. He wants that pitch back. You can see it on his body language. That one caught way too much of the plate. And Vargas is able to put a good swing on it, bringing his hands in. Almost like a cutter that just caught way too much, ran right into his bat.
Number 17 on the year for Vargas. No doubt about it, into the lower stands in left. Now Randall Grichuk. The pitch to Grichuk. Outside.
That doesn't fall under the same jinx we had a couple.
No.
Oh, that was Romo. Okay.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, popped him up, first base side, foul ground. And Zardo with room, and he makes the catch for the first out in the inning. So timeline-wise, 3 weeks before the end of the season.
So there was no rush to go back, I think. I mean, it's almost like a bone that's shaped like a fish hook, and they kind of just saw off the hook part, and then it's really just sew it up with stitches, and I think you're in a cast for a month, and then once you get out of that month, it's literally just re-strengthening the hand, so you're kind of playing with silly putty just to get those muscles working again, kind of have rubber bands around the fingers, in and out, strengthening all those muscles that you weren't able to use for a month while I was in the cast.
Chase Mydroth swings and misses.
And then once it's healed, though, once you're out of the cast, it's really, once you have trust that your muscles are back and being strong again, you can start hitting.
Next pitch to Mydroth on the outside corner.
So it shouldn't take you too long. It shouldn't take Hosey too long. I think it'll take him probably a month before he can just get out of that cast and get those stitches healed.
The 0-2 down low.
Well, but the guys have had it before. It's not completely uncommon, and guys still can be the hitters that they were before after it happens.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on, line drive, left field, coming on, Kwan makes the running catch of the sinking liner in shallow left.
Hit hard and was headed for that gap, but you got the 4-time Gold Glove winner in left field. They have a great first step jump onto the left center field to run that down, cut that ball off.
So 2 down. Here's Colson Montgomery. He drove in a run with a single his last time up in the 4th inning. Well, if it's Jose Ramirez, he might be back sooner than you think.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm not going to put any limitations or anything on that guy.
The pitch to Montgomery's on the inside corner for a strike. 2-1 ball game. White Sox in front. The 0-1 swung on, foul back and out of play. 0-2 the count.
Because, I mean, everybody in Cleveland, and even here, including myself, want him to be back sooner than later. I think you don't realize what he means. I mean, everybody does realize, actually, what he means to this organization and to this lineup and to this team. And it's the little things throughout each game. I think we talked, he would have been up before with bases loaded earlier in this game. The 3-hole came around. And so it's just little times you just keep missing him more and more and can't wait for him to get back.
The 0-2 misses down low, 1-2. Now the 1-2 from Parker Messick. Swing and a miss, strike 3, side retired. But the White Sox grab the lead on the home run by Miguel Vargas. We're headed to the 7th. It's Chicago 2, the Guardians 1.
Mitchell's Ice Cream, handcrafting ice cream for Cleveland since 1999. Made at our Ohio City kitchen using fresh ingredients from Northeast Ohio family farms and exceptional organic and fair trade ingredients from around the world. Stop into a Mitchell's or find us at your local grocer. More at mitchellshomemade.com.
The mission of the Bob Feller Act of Valor Foundation, through the unique intersection of baseball and the Department of the Navy, is to recognize and honor those who support our service members with the Bob Feller Act of Valor Award. We use the story of the Hall of Fame pitcher and Chief Petty Officer during World War II to teach the legacy of the greatest generation to the youngest generation and instill in them the virtues of service, sacrifice, and citizenship. Learn more at actofvaloraward.org.
For true
Guardians fans, it's Bob Evans or nothing. Starting with their signature sausage made with premium cuts of pork, this juicy crowd pleaser leads the team in farm fresh goodness. Also, try a Bob Evans fan favorite, the #1 selling mashed potatoes. They're ready in no time, so your family won't miss a second of the game. Earn pro points on delicious Bob Evans sausage and side dishes at Discount Drug Mart today. The clock is ticking.
You'll find everything you need.
All across America. America drives Toyota and the best-selling built in the USA Camry. Now through June 30th, lease a new Camry LE for $309 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing for a contract cost of $15,123. Excludes all applicable taxes and government fees with approved credit through TFS. Price will vary based on accessories. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Sean Burke back out there for the White Sox at 85 pitches. And he faces Stephen Kwan and fires a strike on the outside corner. There is a lefty warming up behind him in the pen. Sean Newcomb has started to throw. Burke's been tremendous. Here's the pitch to Kwan, and he swings and pops it up to shallow left. Racing toward the line to make the catch is Antonacci for the first out in the inning. Time for our Cleveland Clinic caregiver shout out. Big thanks to the caregivers at Avon Hospital for everything they do to care for patients and families. Avon Hospital. Now Austin Hedges. He's been hit by a pitch and singled in 2 trips. We're in the 7th, 2-1. White Sox in front. Jim Rosenhaus along with Jason Kipnis filling in for Hammy on this series. Hedges swings at the first pitch, pops it up third base side, and this one bends toward the seats and out of play. So 0-1 on Hedges. Nick Hepner's our on-site engineer here in the booth. And of course, the best in the business, Brian Matze, back home at Command Center. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Breaking ball drops on the outside corner for strike 2 call. Now Burke went 7 1/3 his last time out against the Yankees. Backing that up with a potential 7-inning performance here tonight. The pitch to Hedges, swung on, line drive, right side, base hit. This one rolls down into the right field corner. Extra bases for Hedges.
Run, Hedgie.
Hedges still going at second, and he'll hold right there as Montgomery had some trouble picking it up in the corner.
Probably his fastest pitch of the night, too. I think that was at 98 miles an hour at the top of the zone. And Hedgie just kind of doesn't even have to take a stride. Just no stride, sticks the bat on the plate of the ball, and good line drag down the right field line, and that catcher was able to run right there. Hedgie showing off his wheels with that 13-second flat to second base.
And now he has time for a water break as Will Venable, the manager, is going to head out to the mound.
Why is he breathing so hard?
Yeah, I don't know. He's heading back to the dugout, though, during the pitching change. And that's it for Sean Burke, who was terrific and gets a standing O from these fans here in Chicago. Our call to the bullpen brought to you by Spartan Storm Shield, the roof system to last your lifetime. Visit SpartanStormShield.com. It's 2-1 Chicago. They go to their bullpen, and we'll be back with more after this.
Is your roof protecting your home or putting it at risk? Roof damage often starts small and stays unnoticed until it leads to costly repairs. Spartan Storm Shield, a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians, is offering a free roof analysis covering the 7 most common problem areas. If you want the kind of protection that doesn't leak, the Gold Glove defense in every season, call your local family-owned Spartan Storm Shield. Call 330-SPARTAN to schedule your free roof inspection today. Again, that's 330-772-7826 or visit SpartanStormShield.com.
Since day one of your child's life, you've been all hands in. At Cleveland Clinic Children's, we make our patients a very similar promise to be the hands you can trust, no matter what specialty care is needed. As Northeast Ohio's trusted children's hospital, When their health needs a helping hand, put their care in hands you trust. Learn more at clevelandclinicchildrens.org/hands.
Your life's on your phone. Your vehicle should be too. When you download the Spitzer VIP app, convenience is number one. View vehicle health. Get important alerts. Schedule service in seconds. Earn reward points. Plus, new vehicles come with complimentary oil changes and a lifetime warranty at no cost to you. It's all trackable in the Spitzer VIP app. From GPS to live chat support, 100% convenience is here 24/7. Download today. Wag more. Spend less at Spitzer. Proud sponsor of the Guardians.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
The day's happenings.
Today we learned. Here's what we know.
Every day.
In real time.
On WTAM 1100.
Sean Newcomb facing David Fry, a pinch hitter, and Fry looks at a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike one. Newcomb, the veteran lefty, signed in the offseason to bolster the bullpen. And he's on with the tying run, and Austin Hedges at second. The pitch to Fry, low and inside for a ball, and it's 1-1. Fry pinch hitting for Petey Halpin, who had a sac bunt and a single in 2 trips. Fry hitting .219 on the season with 4 home runs, 9 driven in, 1 for 11 as a pinch hitter. Here's the pitch, and he swings and fouls it back into the net. Big rip that time.
I think the Cleveland lineup is probably happy to see someone else on that mound right now. Doesn't matter who. Sometimes it could be even a better pitcher, but just if it's someone else, it gives you a little bit more confidence if you weren't seeing the first guy that well.
Here's the 1-2. Upstairs for a ball, 2-2. Now Sean Burke, back-to-back really strong efforts. Only 1 run allowed in 6 1/3 innings on 6 hits with a walk and 6 strikeouts. Hedges would go on his record-shitty score. He's out at second base after the 1-out double ended the night for Burke.
Inside move to keep track of Hedgie at second with that speed. Gotta respect it.
The 2-2 swung on, bouncing ball to third. Short hop grab by Montgomery, throws to first in time for the out, and Hedges holds at second.
Well, it looks like Fry kind of swung at one a little bit below the zone. A soft ground at third base and nowhere for Hedgie to advance because he's right to the third baseman by the third base. Toss over. All right, we got 2. Travis, he's been hitting with runners in scoring position. I think he's due for a knock.
So Bazzana digs in. 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts, the pitch. And it's up high for a ball. Snap throw to second. Back is Hedges.
Yeah, they are worried about it. Has he been stealing bases? Am I missing something?
No.
Nope.
Now, occasionally, he'll take off. He does have 1 stolen base.
Love it, though.
The pitch to Bazzana. He swings and pops it up. Foul ground, third base side, and it's out of play. So it's 1-1 on Bazzana.
Right pitch to swing at there. Fastball over the plate. Looked like he can handle it. Just want him to be a little bit more ready.
Bazzana, what a start to his major league career. 82 total bases through his first 48 games. The 1-1. He swings and bounces it to the second baseman. Up with it, my draw, throws on to first in time for the out. Side retired, stretch time in Chicago with the score. The White Sox 2, the Guardians 1.
You may think you know McDonald's drinks, but you don't know them like this. From fruity refreshers like the Strawberry Watermelon Refresher and the Mango Pineapple Refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry-flavored Sprite topped with cold foam. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here. Try them all, now at McDonald's. Refreshers contain caffeine.
When you tell someone what team you cheer for, do they apologize? Does your first childhood memory involve crying on a Jumbotron? Then you may be a fan of a BST or bad sports team. Luckily, when you bundle your home and auto insurance with Progressive, you're protected from things like fire damage caused by violently unplugging the TV or an accidental overhand left to the drywall. Visit Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Covered subject to policy terms. Not available in all states or situations.
Need new tires? Here's a tip. Skip the good old kick for quality entirely. Get to your Northeast Ohio Ford dealer, the smart choice for tires without the footwork. Whatever you drive, any make or model, they've got you covered with a great selection of major tire brands. Expertly installed by certified pros. And the kicker? Your Ford dealer often has deals that beat dedicated tire shops. So, when it's time for new tires, roll with your Northeast Ohio Ford dealer.
Bring the whole family out to the ball game when the Guardians face the Mariners on Sunday, June 28th. It's Kids Fun Day. Come down early for face painters, mascot performances, and non-stop ballpark fun. Kids even run the bases after the game thanks to Cleveland Clinic Children's. Grab your tickets now at CLEGuardians.com.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Changes for the Guardians defensively. David Fry stays in after pinch hitting. He's in left as Parker Messick faces Junior Perez and fires a strike on the outside corner. Stephen Kwan has moved from left to center. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Guardians trailing 2-1, bottom of the 7th. Messick has thrown the ball extremely well. At 78 pitches, here's his pitch. And Perez shows bunt, takes a strike on the inside corner. Get you the out-of-town scores this half inning. Presented by your Northeast Ohio Ford dealers. Couple of finals for you. But first, the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back, and out of play. The Royals defeated Tampa Bay 12-5 down in St. Pete. They went 11 innings in Toronto. Houston coming back to win it 9-7. There's a swing and a bouncer foul. And the count holds at 1-2. Games that are currently in progress. Bottom of the 9th, Seattle leading at Pittsburgh 3-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Messick still with the good stuff. 7 strikeouts. Other action in the big leagues. Wild one in D.C. They're in the top of the 9th inning. The Phillies and Nationals are tied at 8. Miami leading Texas 6-2. Top of the 9th down in Florida. Here's the pitch. And Braden Montgomery swings and misses for strike 1. Yankees leading the Tigers 4-3. Top of the 9th in Detroit. Here's the 0-1. Down low. Milwaukee a 2-0 lead over the Reds in Cincinnati. Bottom of the 8th inning. Arizona and St. Louis, no score. Top of the 7th in St. Louis. The 1-1 on the inside corner for a strike. Cubs lead the Mets 7-2. Top half of the 6th in New York. Boston ahead of Colorado 2-1 in Denver. Top of the 3rd. The 1-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. 8 strikeouts for Messick.
He looks sharp still. Let's get him a few more runs and have him keep going. His pitch count's still low. But that was 98. He's gaining velo as this game goes on. That's impressive to see. He's only had 84 pitches.
Big, strong kid, Parker Messick. Up to the plate now is Luis Angel Acuna, who takes a breaking ball down low.
Only one inning he's had more than 15 pitches in. He is active in that strike zone.
The 1-0 catches the outside corner for a strike. Changeup. 2 down, base is empty. 2-1 White Sox. Bottom of the 7th.
That's kind of been the MO. These starting pitching in this bullpen's been doing a good job. You just got to squeeze a couple more runs across for them.
The 1-1 misses down low.
Fair to say?
Yes.
Yeah, fair to say, I think.
And I think until they start to get some injured players back, the 2-1 swung on, fouled back and out of play. it's probably going to be very similar on most nights.
Yeah.
And we did see them catch fire late in the game last night. And they had a big output on Saturday night in Houston. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He strikes out the side, does Messick in the 7th, and we head to the 8th. It's the White Sox 2, the Guardians 1.
Notice how some homes sell faster in your neighborhood? It's not luck. It's local know-how. RE/MAX agents know their streets, schools, and communities inside and out. And with RE/MAX, those local pros are everywhere. Which means when you're ready to buy or sell, you'll get trusted neighborhood insight that puts you a step ahead. Reach out today. RE/MAX, the experts close to home. Each office independently owned and operated.
Happy 4th of July, and this ballpark ready to explode.
Celebrate Independence Day with baseball and fireworks at Progressive Field. The Guardians battle the White Sox on Saturday, July 4th at 7:10. 15,000 fans will receive a patriotic cap thanks to Car Parts Warehouse. Plus, enjoy $2 Miller Lite pregame and postgame Phantom fireworks presented by Nestle. Tickets are on sale now at CLEGuardians.com.
You never know when fireworks will appear at Progressive Field.
Hey, Ohio, this is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. Since 1975, seatbelts have saved over 375,000 lives. And those lives could fill every seat in Ohio Stadium nearly 4 times over. Those are fathers, mothers, children, and friends who matter. The fact is, seatbelts work. So join me, Ohio, and buckle up every time you're in a car, because seatbelts save lives.
Celebrating 50 years of impact, Ohio University's Heritage College of Osteopathic Medicine leads the way from Cleveland to communities across our great state as the #1 producer of primary care doctors in Ohio. Learn more at ohio.edu/medicine.
This is Bill Wills, John Matarese over News 5 for shopping tips for Amazon Prime Days in the morning, WTAM 1100.
Guardians down by a run. 8th inning now, facing Sean Newcomb. It's Cal Manzardo to get it started, and he looks at ball 1 outside from the lefty. Newcomb came on last inning, got the last 2 outs. The 1-0. Breaking ball down low, 2-0. White Sox a little thin in their pen. They will not use their closer tonight, Sir Anthony Dominguez. After back-to-back appearances, the 2-0 down low, ball 3.
He got the Boo-Birds last night.
Second straight game he had blown a save, and the home fans let him hear it. The 3-0 in there for a strike, and I was talking with some White Sox people. They said, wait a minute. Fans are awfully harsh, don't they? Remember, it was just 2 years ago they broke the wrong record.
Yeah.
The one you never want to break. The 3-1 is bounced to first. Up with it, Vargas, and he'll take it to the bag in time. 121 losses for the White Sox 2 years ago, and that established a new major league record.
And now they're too good to have a guy that blows the save 2 nights in a row.
Man.
It happens in baseball. You don't want it to. I agree. If you're a fan, you're rooting against it. But
Brian Rocchio steps in, takes a pitch up high. That seems quick to turn that quickly.
It did. And especially in a game that you won.
The 1-0. Swung on. There's a high fly ball to left. Back is Antonacci. Makes the catch just about midway through the warning track.
Good swing by Rocchio. Picked out a pitch he likes. Got one that he can handle over the plate. I'm pretty sure it was just a fastball. And that jumped off the bat. I thought in this ballpark that was going to have a chance to go. Kind of almost just hit the brakes almost when he got to about 20 feet from the fence and slowed down and started top spinning down. Caught it right on the warning track. Off the bat, it looked like it was gone. He had a tight game, but...
And now Rhys Hoskins. Here's the pitch. And it's outside for ball 1. Hoskins is 0 for 3. Guardians with 1 run on 6 hits. Here's the pitch. And it's a strike on the inside corner. And Cleveland's out hitting the White Sox tonight. The White Sox with their 2 runs on only 3 hits.
The White Sox have done a good job of Ben not breaking, though.
The 1-1 in tight.
Cleveland's gotten guys on, but they just have not gotten that hit to get that falls in for them to get a couple across.
The 2-1 called strike on the inside corner. Guardians 0 for 6 with men in scoring position.
Yep.
And that has been a season-long challenge. Came in 29th in the league in that category. The 2-2 swung on, fouled off. And we'll do it again on 2-2. Same two clubs tomorrow. That's a day game tomorrow. 2:10 first pitch. Tanner Bybee for the Guardians. Eric Fetty for Chicago. Now the 2-2 pitch. Way outside and high for a ball. 3-2. An off day Thursday and back home Friday night. Long homestand. 3 teams, 10 games, including these White Sox. The 3-2 outside, ball 4. Hoskins draws a 2-out walk.
Got a pinch hitter coming.
And the on-deck circle. Stuart Fairchild grabbing a bat, and he will pinch hit for Daniel Schneemann. The left-right platoon for the Guardians. As Fairchild makes his way to home plate, and on the season for Cleveland, a dozen games, batting .167. And he's drawn a pair of walks as a pinch hitter.
We've seen Watson get his first. How about we get Fairchild's first here this season?
Mound meeting to discuss how they want to pitch to him.
How they want to give it to him. How do we want to give up this home run? Fastball, or do we want it on a curveball?
Seems reasonable.
That's probably what they're talking about, right?
Here's Fairchild. Can you imagine? Wait, what?
The fight would break out right there on the mound.
Fairchild digs in. Set by Newcomb. Here's the pitch. And it's outside and high for ball 1. Two to 1 ball game, 8th inning. Newcomb delivers. And his pitch is outside.
Okay.
2-0.
Hitters count. Miss our spots here. What do you say?
The 2-0 pitch. Strike call with a breaking ball on the inside corner.
Well, good pitch. Good take, too. You don't want him being jumpy. You don't want him already kind of on auto swing. You want him getting his pitch, so stay patient for yours here.
The 2-1. Outside, ball 3. And Khalil Watson, who's had a big night, waiting on deck.
Same thing. I'm looking fastball middle in right now. He's going to throw another slider for a strike, so be it. But otherwise, look for your pitch and stay on it.
The 3-1. There it was, and he swings and misses. 3-2.
He almost looked like that. It was 94. It kind of blew it by him. You want him, if it's 3-1 and you're looking for a fastball, they always say for hitters, don't be late to the party. So be on time. A foul ball should be down the left field line as a right-handed hitter if it's a foul anyway.
All right, these fans, they've been into it in this series.
Good crowd.
They're on their feet, most of them, in the 8th inning, looking for the strikeout. The 3-2, called strike 3 on the inside corner. Fairchild caught looking, side retired. We head to the bottom half of the 8th. White Sox still in front, 2-1.
Since day one of your child's life, you've been all hands in. At Cleveland Clinic Children's, we make our patients a very similar promise to be the hands you can trust, no matter what specialty care is needed. As Northeast Ohio's trusted children's hospital, when their health needs a helping hand, put their care in hands you trust. Learn more at clevelandclinicchildrens.org/hands.
Spinning your wheels trying to find a great deal on new tires? Stop going round and round. Just get to your Northeast Ohio Ford dealer, your go-to for new tires. Really, they take care of everything. Whatever you drive, any make or model, they've got you covered with a great selection of major tire brands expertly installed by certified pros. Plus, they're priced to compete, and you might be surprised how well they stack up. So, for new tires, get to your Northeast Ohio Ford dealer. Then roll out confidently.
Hi, Max the Bald Eagle from Marathon here. We asked people if they could do an impression of me. Have a listen.
You can save up to $1 a gallon with the Marathon Rewards app.
That last one was pretty good. Marathon, where fun runs on full.
Available at participating Marathon locations. Terms and conditions apply. See marathonrewards.com for details.
Don't miss the Guards versus the Mariners on Saturday, June 27th. 15,000 fans will receive a Tanner Bybee City Connect jersey courtesy of Marathon. Plus, enjoy $2 Coors Light pregame and postgame Phantom fireworks presented by Window World. Tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
The Bloom Daddy Show.
Played out in and around Cleveland.
Tomorrow afternoon, starting at 3 on WTAM 1100.
We head to the bottom of the 8th. Parker Messick continuing for the Guardians at 88 pitches. And he has thrown a beauty. It looks like there's a little bit of activity in the pen just in case. Sam Antonacci, the batter, left on left. Here's the pitch from Messick. Antonacci lines it down the right side. Foul. Yeah, the White Sox a walk-off winner last night, game 1 of the series. And made the top of the division a tie for the top between the Guardians. Gabriel Arias, by the way, in the game at third base. Daniel Schneemann was pinch hit for. Here's the pitch to Antonacci, and it's down low for a ball. Now the teams are tied atop the American League Central now, heading into play tonight, and the fans hoping the White Sox come out on top and reclaim first place as the next pitch is down low for a ball. Did you have that back in February? White Sox first place on June 23rd?
I don't think anybody had that back in February.
Here's the 2-1. Swung on, a chopper to first. Nice grab by Manzardo. Takes it to the bag in time for the out.
But listen, that's why the game's played between the white lines. You really don't know what's going to happen, and injuries and everything else that comes along with the Major League season. They got a huge boost with that Murakami and hitting on him with signing. No other teams gave him a chance. And
Drew Romo, the batter, swings and cues one foul.
And all these young guys from this trade are kind of coming up and having success around the same time. So it's panning out for them really well right now.
0-1 the count on Romo. Here's the pitch. Swung on, ground ball to short. Nice hop for Rocchio. Throws to first in time for the out. 2 quick ones for Parker Messick.
He looks good.
Sure
here comes Vogt.
Well, that's going to be it with Miguel Vargas scheduled to bat. Guardians will make a pitching change, brought to you by Spartan Storm Shield. I'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. It's 2-1 White Sox, bottom of the 8th.
Is your roof protecting your home or putting it at risk? Roof damage often starts small and stays unnoticed until it leads to costly repairs. Spartan Storm Shield, a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians, is offering a free roof analysis covering the 7 most common problem areas. If you want the kind of protection that doesn't leak, the Gold Glove defense in every season, call your local family-owned Spartan Storm Shield. Call 330-SPARTAN to schedule your free roof inspection today. Again, that's 330-772-7826 or visit SpartanStormShield.com.
Since day one of your child's life, you've been all hands in. At Cleveland Clinic Children's, we make our patients a very similar promise: to be the hands you can trust, no matter what specialty care is needed. As Northeast Ohio's trusted children's hospital, when their health needs a helping hand, put their care in hands you trust. Learn more at clevelandclinicchildrens.org/hands.
Are you ready to join a winning team? Like the Guardians, Swagelok is proud to call Northeast Ohio home. As a leading manufacturer of fluid system solutions, our products can be found all over the world. We are one of the largest employers in the Cleveland area and an award-winning workplace. Discover where stability meets opportunity with a career at Swagelok. We're hiring and invite you to explore open jobs at jobs.swagelok.com. That's jobs.swagelok.com.
Check in for Cleveland's news, talk, and sports.
See what's happening
on WTAM 1100.
Enbridge Gas Ohio wants to remind you, whether you're an individual or a contractor, state law requires that you call 811 before you dig. To have underground utilities marked as simple and free, just dial 811. New pitcher for the Guardians is Colin Holderman on to try and get the final out here in the 8th inning, facing Miguel Vargas, whose 6th inning home run is the difference in this game. A 2-1 White Sox lead as Vargas digs in here. Holderman's been terrific. The right-hander delivers, and his pitch is inside for a ball. But Austin Hedges says, no, it was not. That's a strike, so they're going to challenge. And ABS says strike.
Overturn the pitch is a strike. Cleveland has 2 challenges remaining.
Just caught the corner. Holderman 4-1, an ERA of 1.63. This is 26th appearance. Here's his 0-1. Swung on, popped him up right side. Long run down the right field line, and in foul ground, Zardo can't get to it. It drops beyond his reach. So 0-2. Vargas.
These pitchers have all been tall tonight. We've seen a couple. Parker is only what? He's 6 foot, isn't he?
Holderman, long and lanky, facing Miguel Vargas, who now has 17 home runs. Holderman sets. Here's his pitch. Down low. 6'6", 230.
Another 6'6" guy. That sounds nice. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I didn't get that.
Here's the 1-2. In tight. 2-2. Got a lot out of what you had, though.
What?
You got a lot out of what you had.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Squeezed every ounce I could out of it.
10 years in the big leagues, that'll do. There's a lot of guys 6'6" who didn't get that.
I want to be taller, Jim.
The 2-2. Down low. 3-2.
Yeah, 99 with a lot of movement, though. That's going to have success.
Well, he had some injuries a year ago, so the numbers did not look good with Pittsburgh. He was out there, and Cleveland signed him. He's healthy now and throwing well. Here's the payoff pitch. Did he check it? No, he went too far and a pitch low and in. Strike 3 on the appeal. And that retires the side. We head to the 9th inning. For the Guardians, it's Watson, Kwan, and Hedges due up. 2-1 White Sox after 8.
A lot of businesses are in a pinch right now. They need more workers to keep things running, but they're not ready to hire anyone full-time. If you're one of those businesses, you might consider flexible labor from Minuteman Staffing. Minuteman has over 50 years' experience providing light industrial and warehouse workers in Northeast Ohio. They're ready for the job with drug screens and background checks. And Minuteman handles all the workers' comp and payroll. Reach out to them today. MinutemanInc.com. What a play by Masada! What a smash by Kyle Manzardo!
There's nothing like a summer Friday at the ballpark. The Guards face the White Sox on July 3rd. Start your holiday weekend with Sugardale Dollar Dogs and $2 Miller Lite pregame. Then stick around for a Phantom Fireworks show presented by Wayside Furniture. Plus, 10,000 fans will score a new t-shirt thanks to Phantom Fireworks. Don't miss it. Get your tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
Don't miss out on a great summer of baseball.
Listerine helps prevent and reduce gingivitis. Listerine is the #1 dentist-recommended mouthwash brand and is accepted by the American Dental Association. Rinse full strength for 30 seconds both morning and night to get germ-killing benefits and fresh breath. Shop for Listerine at your favorite Discount Drug Mart location today, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Guardians.
Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround. Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround. You'll find everything you need.
NEO Born, NEO Reimagined, NEO Home. K&D offers unparalleled knowledge about Northeast Ohio because they live, work, and thrive right here with you. Looking for a new apartment or location for your business? K&D has the perfect fit. Contact K&D today and discover your perfect home. KND.com.
Hi, it's Bill Wills. Tomorrow morning, news, sports, traffic, and weather. Let's start the morning together. 6 to 10, WTAM 1100.
Khalil Watson looks at a breaking ball from Sean Newcomb for strike one, and we're underway in the top half of the ninth inning. Newcomb looking for an old school save here. The pitch swung on and lined foul left side, and quickly it's 0-2 on Watson, who's 2 for 3 with his first major league home run tonight. Left on left here as Newcomb works quickly. The 0-2 down low, 1-2. Manager Will Venables said they'd have to maybe go unconventional tonight with their closer down. A couple of others worked a lot, maybe not available. Here's the 1-2, up and in. Newcomb came on with 1 out in the 7th, and he's allowed just 1 base runner, a walk last inning.
Let's see if Watson stays out here. 3 for his last 3 right now.
The 2-2 pitch. Down low and outside, ball 3.
Good take. Now you're just looking up something in the strike zone for you to handle here. Get the party started.
The 3-2 swung on and lifted high in the air to deep left center. Back is Antonacci, makes the catch just as he got to the warning track.
Good swing to left center field right there. I'm trying to see where this pitch was located. It looked like a curveball down. Any higher in that ball, he might have gotten out of this ballpark, but it was down just low enough. But what a swing by Watson right there. Gave it a ride. Almost tied it with 1 swing.
Boy, that young man has some power.
He's getting some confidence at that plate. You like to see it.
Stephen Kwan now. He takes a strike on the inside corner. Again, another left-on-left spot. Kwan tonight, 1 for 3 with a double. The 0-1. Breaking ball outside. Ball 1. White Sox 2, Guardians 1, 9th inning. The winner takes over first place in the AL Central. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just missed, low and outside. 2-1.
Let's have his professional at bat. Let's see him get it started again. You want to see that flat bat through the zone like he's known for.
The 2-1. Called strike on the inside corner on the curve.
Good pitch by him right there. Kind of froze him on the inside. But now he's seen it, so just more information for him. Go to work here.
The 2-2. Swung on, slapped foul, third base.
Tough pitch to foul off right there for Kwana. He still stays balanced. I know he's not hitting the way he used to, but he just does a good job of fighting it off right there. You just hope he misses something high for him to kind of just flick out over the left field.
The 2-2 swung on line, caught by the shortstop, Acuna, who had him played perfectly.
Right, welcome to baseball. You can do everything right. You can foul off the tough pitches till you get the right one, put a good swing on it, hit a line drive in positioning, you just might hit it right to someone.
Now Austin Hedge is the last hope for the Guardians. He's 2 for 2, and he's been hit by a pitch. Here's the pitch. Low and in, ball 1, and all of these fans here. And it's a crowd of just under 30,000 tonight on a Tuesday night. Most on their feet. Guardians down to their last out. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Right pitch to swing at. He's looking fastball and got one over the plate to handle.
Now the 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Hedges
Batter's
asked for the
challenging to call a
challenge.
strike.
Wonder if Hedgie has that around the plate for a curveball. Might get
Here
this
comes
crowd
the
real loud, though.
ABS.
Yeah.
The call is confirmed. Cleveland has one challenge remaining.
20 Friday night on ABC and stream on Disney Plus and Hulu. Now you can listen to a podcast version of 2020, available free wherever you listen. The war with Iran, the midterm elections, the extraordinary breaking news of the week. Sunday mornings, ABC's This Week, with the stakes so high. This is Sunday morning's trusted news source. This Week, Sundays on ABC and stream on Disney Plus and Hulu.
More World Cup history is made, and this time it's by one of soccer's all-time greats. Plus, he's
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That is your ball game, and the White Sox, for a second straight night, have defeated the Guardians, this time by a final score of 2-1.
Dollar Bank is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians. Only with Dollar Bank can you get a Cleveland Guardians debit card design and Guardians branded checks. And when you use your card at the Guardians team store online or at Progressive Field, you'll get a great deal on the latest officially licensed MLB gear, too. To learn more, visit dollar.bank/baseball. Dollar Bank. Let's get you there.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. The perks described herein are subject to change or termination without notice and at the sole discretion of Dollar Bank and or the Cleveland Guardians.
Progressive presents ways to save money that aren't bundling your home and auto insurance with Progressive.
I can't believe the deal we got on these seats for the game.
Wow, they must be pretty high up here. I think my ears just popped.
Yeah, here, put this on.
Is that an oxygen mask?
An official team oxygen mask.
Well, I can kind of see the field.
Good, your senses are still sharp. You're gonna need them for phase 2 of the ascent.
Don't save money by sitting in the nosebleeds. You could save hundreds by switching to Progressive. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Are you ready to join a winning team? Like the Guardians, Swagelok is proud to call Northeast Ohio home. As a leading manufacturer of fluid system solutions, our products can be found all over the world. We are one of the largest employers in the Cleveland area and an award-winning workplace. Discover where stability meets opportunity with a career at Swagelok. We're hiring and invite you to explore open jobs at jobs.swagelok.com. That's jobs.swagelok.com.
Attention on deck. Calling all Cuyahoga County vets. We are the Veteran Service Commission, your forward operating base. From VA claims and financial assistance and more, we got your six. Visit us today at 3950 Chester Avenue.
Cleveland's news, talk, and sports on WTAM 1100 and on 106.9 FM.
Yeah, another close ball game here in Chicago tonight in this battle of the top two teams in the American League's Central Division. And for a second straight night, a one-run game goes the White Sox way as they win it 2-1. And Jason Kipnis, really good pitching on both sides. The White Sox just a little bit better tonight.
A little bit. You hate to waste that performance from Parker. I thought he was outstanding today. I thought he was effective. I thought he had a real good grasp of what he wanted to do. He controlled the zone the entire night. I thought you saw Watson kind of his coming out party. I thought he came into his own. He had some really good at-bats and even drove the ball late in the game right there. But listen, if the offense is struggling the way that theirs are, if you have injuries to some key members of your lineup, if you get guys on base, you got to take advantage of when it happens. So that comes down to being disciplined, swinging at the right pitches, and taking what the opposition gives you. So it's frustrating because if you don't have too many guys on base and you don't take advantage of when it happens, you're going to lose some low-scoring games like this.
Now the Guardians now tops in the American League in terms of the close ones. That's their 25th one-run game.
Yeah.
They are now 11-14 in the one-run games, and that's